Ladies and gentlemen, today we answer a very important question. Is Elogee an epic gamer? I've kind of done something like this long ago. I did like a tier list of games I played, and I didn't end up playing a lot of the games that were on that tier list, which was disappointing to my epic gamer friends, finding out that I was not as epic gamer as they were expecting. But this is a variety gamer score. So a wide variety of games, 100 in total. If you played at least one game in the series, it doesn't say to completion, so if you played any of these games in any capacity, you score. So I'm fairly comfortable that I'll do much better in this version of it than I did in that tier list video from years ago. So let's just begin. First game, Mario Brothers. Solid yes. I love Super Mario Brothers, the series, although I'm not good at it at all. In fact, I'm pretty bad at, platforming games in general, but I do be liking Mario. I dressed up as Luigi for Halloween a couple years ago. That was a pretty epic gamer of me. I do play a little Mario Kart from time to time. I played a lot of Mario Mario Party 5 back in the day. I'm just all around a Mario guy. But even more so than a Mario guy, I am a Zelda guy. I'm much bigger into Zelda. Zelda might be my most beloved video game series of all time, like if I'm being totally honest. More than Pokemon, more than anything else. Zelda is really it. Low-key anticipating Breath of the Wild 2 or whatever it's called, Tears of the Kingdom. I don't even know the name of the game, bro. But I am excited for it. Probably not going to play it for the channel just because I'm getting a little overwhelmed with my Pokemon... What's it called? Sword? Yeah, Pokemon Sword playthrough right now, and lagging behind everybody else because I'm recording videos of it. So, don't know. Speaking of Pokemon, though, that's next, and yeah, I'm very clearly into Pokemon. First three big hitters for Nintendo, definite solid 3 points for me there. Warcraft, now we get to starting our decline. Not played Warcraft. I think I had a copy of Warcraft 2 or maybe 3. I know it was called the Dark Saga for like PlayStation 1. I never played it. I never knew how to play it. I think I tried playing it but couldn't figure out what to do, so I never played it. And then when World of Warcraft came out, that's not the kind of video gaming I enjoy, so yeah, sorry to say. The Elder Scrolls. Okay, I've definitely played Elder Scrolls. Played more Skyrim than I would like to admit. I have a copy of Oblivion. I've never gotten around to that. I would like to one day. Morrowind, that's another one I could lose lives in. Yeah, very much into Elder Scrolls. Still waiting on Elder Scrolls 6 whenever or whatever that will be. So that's cool. Fallout, it's like Elder Scrolls, except you take all the stuff I like about Elder Scrolls, which is the fantasy, and leave the open world RPG elements, which are okay, but then an influx of futuristic nuclear Fallout, just depressing energy, and you just lose me entirely, bro. I have no interest in Fallout. Doom, never been into shooters, never been into Doom. Kingdom Hearts, never played Kingdom Hearts, but back in the day, the original commercial they used to play for this, advertising when they played Simple and Clean, bro. I used to love that commercial so much, and I had no interest in actually playing the game because the game didn't seem all that enjoyable to me, but I really loved that song, and I still do. Bro, Simple and Clean. Such a good song, bro. But yeah, I've never had any interest in Kingdom Hearts, sadly. Crash Bandicoot. Now, I have played 1, 2, and Crash Team Racing. I have never beaten them because I was bad at video games back when I played them, but I don't think if I played them now I'd be any better. So yeah, definitely played Crash Bandicoot. Got my enjoyment out of it. Haven't had any desire to go back. I think they remade Crash though, didn't they? For like PS4 or 5 maybe? But like people were complaining because it wasn't as hard. I don't know. Donkey Kong, bro, yes. Donkey Kong Country. And Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Yeah, those are the ones. Like Naruto, I enjoy them thoroughly, but like Mario, I'm terrible at platforming games, so Have not gotten very far in them. Tekken. Have not gotten into Tekken. I used to be pretty into fighting games, but was never had access to Tekken, so I never got into it. Borderlands. No, never played, never had any desire to play. I think I know vaguely a little bit about the game, but never played them. The Sims, bro. Get this casual shit out of here. No, I've never played The Sims. Never had any desire to. I never had a copy of I think like copies of the game were regurgitated onto every platform known to man, especially like back in the day, but I've never had a copy. Never had any interest in really playing The Sims, so never have. Dead Space. This is another shooter futuristic thing. No interest. Y'all know the business. Animal Crossing, bro. I have never played an Animal Crossing game. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Just never had an interest, I guess. It looks so, like calming. It feels like a game I would enjoy because it's so calming and you kind of collect stuff and like you can build your own town, I think, right? And like customize it the way you like. You can have characters you like. It feels enjoyable, but it also feels like a massive time sink, which I just don't have anymore. I never really did. Like, even back in the day, I would rather spend time on other games or other hobbies, so Animal Crossing just never played it. I don't know if I ever will. Fable. I did play the original Fable. My friend David let me borrow his Xbox and play original Fable. I did not get very far, because I was not good at video games. I tried making a melee character and just got absolutely thrashed by the first two bosses, and I couldn't beat the second boss, so I just gave up. But I have played Fable, so yeah, that's another one. Contra, bro. Tried playing Contra with a friend. We even did the 30 live code and we still couldn't beat it. But, so I have played it, so I guess that's all that matters. Team Fortress. Never. I've never been a PC gamer. Never played Team Fortress. Punch Out. I don't think I've played this or any games in the Punch Out series. Saints Row. Is this the pseudo GTA? I think it is. You never gotten into those kind of games. I did play a little GTA back in the day, but never really. It became a game or a kind of game that I enjoyed playing, so never played Saints Row. Jak and Daxter. I was never a PS2 gamer. My only experience with PS2 was my cousin. Like, every cousin I have had a PS2, so I had plenty of access to the PS2, but never had one myself, so never played Jak and Daxter. Guilty Gear. That's like the fighting game, right? I think so. Never played it. StarCraft. Isn't that another game like Warcraft? Or maybe it's turn-based? I don't know what StarCraft is. Never played it. Nier. I've heard of it. Don't know what it is. Yeah, never played it. Warhammer. I don't even know what that is. Final Fantasy. Okay, this I have played. I played Final Fantasy 3, the actual 3, on Nintendo 3DS. Or was it original DS? It was original DS. Wow, okay. Yeah, they released Final Fantasy 3 on DS. I got extremely far into the game, then just stopped playing. Like, it's one of my biggest regrets in all of gaming. I got so close to the end, then just stopped. And I know it, like, even if I went back, I would have no idea what I was doing, so biggest regret of all time not finishing Final Fantasy 3, but yeah, I have played it. Have not played Pikmin, though, which is next on the list. I have a copy of Pikmin. Is it 2? Or is it 3? It looks like 1 over on my shelf over there. I got it on GameStop on clearance many years ago. Never played it, though. It's just sitting on my shelf. Tales of... yeah, never... I think I also got that. Yeah, I see Tales of Symphonia on my shelf over there. Another one I got on clearance at GameStop many years ago. Just sitting on my shelf, never touched it. Of Mana, this one I've never played. Metal Gear, I definitely played the hell out of Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5. My cousin Luke got me Metal Gear Solid 5 for Christmas one year. Never played it. Don't know why. I guess after 4 it just kind of lost its luster for me, especially with all the negativity surrounding Kojima and Metal Gear Solid 5. But I really loved Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will have to get around to 5 one day. God of War. Never played any of those games. Tetris. Oh my gosh, I used to spend so much time on Tetris trying to beat my old high score. Those were the days. Red Dead Redemption. Never played. Never played any of those games. Street Fighter. Yeah, never played Street Fighter. As much as a fan of fighting games I used to be, I guess I've never played many fighting games. Chrono Series. No, never played any of those. Ratchet and Clank. That's the other, like Jak and Daxter duo that I've never played. Call of Duty. Never been into shooters. Never had any desire to play this. Age of Empires. Don't think so. Don't think I've ever played that. That's more so a computer game anyway. Yeah, that would explain it. Need for Speed. Nope, never. Even worse than, like even more so than shooters, I never got into racing games. Harvest Moon. This is another one like Animal Crossing that I feel like I could get into, but at the same time it just feels like such a time sink that I wouldn't ever be able to commit time to, nor if I could find time to commit, I would just rather do something else. So unfortunately, I've never played Harvest Moon. Prince of Persia, never played. Sands of Time used to look pretty cool back in like 2004-5. I used to see that in gaming magazines and it looked pretty cool, but never played it. Max Payne, never played anything in that series. Ninja Gaiden, don't think I played that. Any of them. Yeah. And for how notoriously hard they are, that's probably a good thing. Persona. I never directly played any Persona games, but does that count like Shin Megami Tensei? And more importantly, does that include Tokyo Mirage Sessions? Because I have played that. That is the only game in like that kind of echelon of games that I have played, if that counts. I don't know, I'll leave a question mark next to that one. Bayonetta, never played any of those games. Just kind of always seemed like a cringe fest to me, I'm sorry, but yeah, never had any desire to play those. Medal of Honor, another shooter series I had no interest in. Dead or Alive, that's fighting game, right? Yeah, never played that either. Wow. I don't know why I used to think I was a fighting game fan, because I've never played any fighting games. Deus Ex. Yeah, never played. Yeah, that's PC anyway, so. Drakengard, never heard of that one even. Breath of Fire, I think I've heard of that, but never played. Don't know what it is. Dragon Quest, I've never played any of those games. Halo, I've never played it. I think back in the day I said I might play Halo one day, but I never have. Haven't really had any desire. There's GTA, yeah. I did play Grand Theft Auto 3 a little bit back in the day on my cousin's PlayStation 2. So I will say I've played GTA, but not my own copy. Never liked the series enough to get my own copy. So I will still consider that played though. Diablo, nope. Another PC game. Assassin's Creed, no. Just not my cup of tea. Metroid, have I played any Metroid game at all? I don't think I played any Metroid game, bro. That's crazy. Sorry, Samus, but yeah. Bioshock, nope. Sci-fi shooter, had no interest. Mass Effect. Wait, no. Mass Effect is the sci-fi shooter. Bioshock is the video that's in legitimately every Watch Mojo list ever for like top 10 gaming twist you didn't see coming. It's in every fucking Watch Mojo list ever. It's the most overrated game. I never played it, but I do know what it is. Same with Mass Effect, a sci-fi shooter I had no interest in. Star Fox, never played any of those games either, which is crazy. Last of Us, I did play Last of Us 1 and hated every minute of it. My cousin Luke got the game for me, thought I would enjoy it, but I didn't. I didn't like the world, I didn't like the combat, I didn't like the story, I didn't like the atmosphere. I did finish the game though, because I felt compelled to, but man, when that game was over, let me tell you, the amount of relief I felt from not having to play it again was pretty insane. Fire Emblem. I did play Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones on Game Boy Advance way back in the day. I got to a certain point and like all my characters kept dying, and because the game's permadeath, I was severely handicapped. I thought Seth could just solo everything, but turns out I was wrong. And then I never got into Fire Emblem after that because I didn't like permadeath. Far Cry, never played. Resident Evil, never played. Tony Hawk games, never played. Gran Turismo, never played. Rayman, never... Wait. I think I did play a little co-op with my cousin Luke with this. Rayman Legends. I can't be sure though. Maybe it was something else. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to say never played. Either way, I've never like owned a Rayman game. Castlevania. I did play the original Castlevania. Yeah, it's a hard game. Didn't get very far, but I did play it. Soul Calibur, another fighting game I've never played. SMT. Okay, there it is. Again, if Tokyo Mirage Sessions is allowed, then in either Persona or here, then I played that, but nothing else in the Persona nor Shin Megami Tensei series. Yakuza, never played. Command and Conquer. Nope, never played that. Feels like a PC game. Saga, don't even know what that is. Total War, never heard of that one. Phantasy Star, never played. Parasite Eve, I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is, and I've never played it. Mortal Kombat. Okay, now we get to a fighting game I've actually played. In retrospect, I don't really like Mortal Kombat. The controls feel very clunky. I don't like the flavor, if you will, of the, I don't even know how to describe it. It feels very, in tune with, like, grimy, like, wrestling, and just, I don't like it. I do like Liu Kang and, Scorpion, but as far as a whole, I don't really like Mortal Kombat, but I have played it. Mega Man. I have come to the realization that I've never played a Mega Man game just now. Wow, that is crazy. Uncharted, never played. Tomb Raider, never played. Portal, never played. Sonic the Hedgehog, I have played. Yeah, I played a little on my cousin's Genesis. It wasn't a real Genesis, it was one of those like repacked like things you can buy from Dollar General with like a bunch of classic games on it. And I also played on my cousin Ty's Sega Game Gear, that version of Sonic, so yeah, pretty cool. The Witcher, this is another game. My cousin Luke got me The Witcher 3, wanted me to try it because he enjoyed it, thought I would enjoy it, and I just did not. I just didn't like anything about it. Didn't like the story, didn't like the characters, didn't like the gameplay especially. I got to a point, I think I beat like the first, what was it, a griffin? And then it like set me on this wild open area, but I was supposed to go to the next area, and I did, and I just constantly felt like unable to get experience. I didn't enjoy combat, and like I got to the new area and just felt overwhelmed constantly, and I just put the game down and realized I should just cut my losses and not spend any more time on it because I wasn't enjoying it in any capacity. But I do know people like the game, it's just not for me. I would much rather spend time in a world, like an open-ended world I enjoy, like Skyrim or Breath of the Wild or something like that. Could not get into The Witcher, unfortunately. Half-Life, never played. Spyro the Dragon, I feel like I played this. It was only through a demo on Crash Racing, that's why I'm remembering it. Okay. Yeah, right? Because you could, like, in the Crash Team Racing, there was a code you could enter to play a demo of Spyro the Dragon. So that's how I played Spyro. Yeah, we'll consider that having played. Dark Souls, never played. Devil May Cry, never played. Silent Hill, never played. Hitman, never played. Dragon Age, never played. Gears of War, never played. Banjo-Kazooie, I have played. I rented this 1 or 2 times back in the 90s on my N64, and I was terrible at games, platformers especially, and because it was a rental from a video store, you could never really progress, because sometimes if you rented it, you could pick up where the last person that rented it saved from, and that's how I saw parts of the game, because I certainly couldn't progress in the game, but I did play it, so we'll count it. Counter-Strike? No, sir. Worms? Yes, sir. I have played this on PlayStation and enjoyed it when I did play it, but it is a dank game, let me tell you. Shadow Hearts? Don't know what that is. Never played. Bomberman? Don't think I played. Monster Hunter, never played. Shenmue, I have nothing but praise for this game. Never played it though, have no desire to play it. Watch Dogs, never played. Dishonored, never played. And the final option on here, Dishonored, never played. That brings my score to an astonishingly low number out of 100. I don't even know how low, but yeah, this concludes that the original tier list video was correct, and that I am in fact not an epic gamer. Wow. I mean, yeah, I kind of gravitate towards games that I like and that I know I like, and I will occasionally branch out to other kinds of games, like when Luke recommends me Last of Us or The Witcher, I will try them, but like, I have this catalog of games just on this shelf over here, many of which I've never played. I don't really have an explanation why. I guess I just get so... I have so little time, for starters, so little free time as it is, that when I do have time to set aside for gaming, I would rather it be, you know, whatever main game I'm playing, and then any other free time is like whatever competitive game I'm really into, whether it be like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Smash, Magic. Currently it's Magic. Used to be Pokemon a bit before that. It was Smash for a little bit before that, but you know, right now it's Magic, and I'm playing Pokemon Sword on the side, so all my gaming time is dedicated to that right now, so that shelf right there might as well not exist, because I'm not in a place where I'm even able to consider playing those games, because I'm just so invested in my current games, which I have limited time to play. So I think a big factor is just the amount of energy I put into my competitive game, whatever it may be, which is so unhealthy, but that's another topic for another day. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching me embarrass myself for 30 minutes almost, trying to see how many games I've played. I may be having performance issues on my computer. That's good as we're ending the video. I'd like to get back into making videos like this, just me talking to the camera as much, because I've been doing a lot of gaming videos lately, which I do like. I like the way they are. I like the way I present them, and I feel like my content is better than it's ever been, but at the same time, I felt a real lack of, I don't know, maybe rewatchability, because the games are kind of topical, like Pokemon and Magic are particularly topical games, so in a few years I'll have no interest in rewatching them, let alone anybody else. So I like to make videos that are timeless, and not to say that this video is going to be timeless or anything, but I would like to start revisiting topics and kind of branching out again in my content, making more than just, you know, topical gaming videos, though like I said, I am enjoying that, so I will continue that. But let me know if you guys would like to see more content like this, just me sitting, communicating how I feel, and you know, getting a little more interpersonal with some topics, whether it be gaming or life in general stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more dank content. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day, guys.